Oh, we've been at this for 3 years plus.
My back.
I've done more shows than I can remember.
Oh, my back hurts. Oh, where's the Viagra?
Where am I? Where am I?
I smell burnt toast.
Take the toast off! It's burning!
Victor! Yeah, we're back here on number 3.
Another beauty day on the prairie.
Yeah, it is. What to do, everybody?
3 years of beauty days.
Quick question for you and for people there. Do you do 3 like this or do you do 3 like that?
Oh, you got me.
People do 3s like this.
Do 3s like this or 3s like this?
3s like that. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. Sure, I got you. Yep.
Oh, that one's for you, Zane.
Yeah, there you go. 3-year special, as you see here.
Yeah.
A little celebratory thing. It's not exactly 3 years. It was June 7th. Ooh. But might as well just do a celebration because
close enough.
Closing out the year. Summer's coming up, and we're gonna kind of hang out and take it easy this summer.
Yeah, it's been an odd year.
Yeah, I mean, we look back to our last episode on the 2-year mark. We look back at that one. A lot's changed since then. We'll get into that, but first I want to do the hashtag triple T because that never gets old. So let's do the old hashtag triple T. Play the jingle.
Stop yourself and break.
Got you feeling so fine now on this Thursday and I'm out.
Break it down.
Thursday, the taste to shine. Thursday, the taste to shine. Thursday, the taste to shine.
And there it is. Yep. The old Funkadelic. Maybe next season there could be a new one. Should it? Or should we just keep with that one?
I like switching it up.
Yeah, we might switch it up.
The cat one was good. This one really stepped it up.
Yeah. And
then I think this next one's going to have like fireworks and everything.
yeah. It'll be like a 3D smelloscope kind of thing.
No, you need your VR glasses just to watch it. It'll be, the screen will split.
And it'll be like, boom. Okay, we have the old hashtag triple T's. Speaking of teas, iced teas.
Oh, this is
Craven. You know where
Harry
Craven.
Brompton. I was gonna say Harry Brompton. You found it.
No, that would be poetic. But Craven, you know where Craven is, right?
Yes, I do.
A hard iced tea made with real cane sugar.
The jamboree.
Yeah, it's a shame. I don't think that's gonna happen this year. Craven tours and the shows, but
a lot of things didn't happen this year. But on the lighter side, it's made with tea leaves.
Let's cheers to the Craven Country Jamboree.
Isn't that like the Minhouse Brewery Company? No.
Yeah, I think this is like the
same guys. No, this isn't.
It's like a subdivision of the Minhas Brewing.
Oh, okay.
It's Saskatchewan's Minhas.
Oh, I got you.
Only sold in Saskatchewan, says on the can. Let's. Ooh, that's a tight lid. Total of.
I feel 20. Like because of the can, it's gonna give me wings.
It's like a Red Bull. Except what gives you wings in Saskatchewan? Good old.
The wind.
A grouse. Prairie chicken. Okay, total of 20. 1 out of 10 each. Let's rate these and see how it goes.
Oh, sorry.
So cheers to the Craven show that is not happening this year.
There you go.
Cheers.
Wow. That is sweet.
Oh, it's almost like it's made out of real cane sugar. I got the tea part. I can taste the tea.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just so damn sweet.
It is sweet. I'm not denying the fact it's not sweet.
Tastes like sugar.
It's like minty sugar.
Straight up sugar water is what
it's like minty sugar. So,
well, the ingredients are pretty basic. Water, alcohol, sugar.
What say you on the Craven hard iced tea from the Minhas Saskatchewan Brewing Company in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan?
Couldn't drink a lot of them, but I'll tell you what, it tastes good.
I agree.
I can't knock it. Like, it's very sweet. Just because I'm a hater on sweetness doesn't mean that it tastes bad. It's
You can't taste the booze in it.
No, not even close. No. Yeah. What is it? A malt? It
says alcohol.
Yeah. So like, what does that mean? Just like moonshine?
A little mixture of everything.
Vodka,
I guess.
It doesn't. It just says alcohol. Yeah, even over on the side. Like,
actually, funny you mentioned that. I think today is National Moonshine Day. Don't quote me on that, Victor. Is it? Yeah.
5.5%.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah, I say.
You say.
That's an 8.
An 8. I'll give it an 8.5. I think it's just.
I was leaning on 8.5, but I was just 8. So
because it's local, it's Saskatchewan, it's from Saskatoon.
So what is that, 16.5? Let's bump it up to 17 then.
17 out of 20, yeah, that's a fair thing. Boom, right there, the graphic. Right there. Yeah.
I have to drink it slowly. That's a lot of. I'm going to be bouncing off the walls if you drink. That does give you wings.
Yeah, there you go.
Holy mackerel, that's an energy drink. That's what it, and then the iced tea is caffeine in the tea.
Boom.
That's why they put it in that can.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll put the can there, Craven. Yeah. Next up, we have no segment that we're going to do. Let's wing this one.
Yeah.
No, we're going to reflect back on a little bit of what's happened in the last year.
Throw it back to the days when I used to just wing them all, and I just started rambling, and Robert would spend all the time in the world just editing out my drunken rambles. So.
Yeah, well, the episode's not over yet. But
I like to think we tightened it up a little better than that.
Yeah, we type notes. We have notes now.
We got staff. We got Victor. We got stagehand Sammy.
Yeah, she's still here. From last week, and
I think we'll keep that going now.
We should. So
it's like having an assistant.
Yeah.
He's like, who told you to put cream in my coffee?
Yeah. What we've done in the past year,
shoot.
Let's say,
we had.
Let's jump back a little bit before that.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Let's jump back a little bit before that. About just over a year ago was when our last final episode of the 2-year mark started, and I just moved into this place, as you see, this set.
I guess it's been a full year here, eh?
Pretty much. And May 31st.
Given
the
Corona.
But oddly enough, you say that because at the start of June and everything, I was starting to cough too, but for the wrong reasons. I was getting all these flu-like symptoms, and then it turns out over the summer that we went through this whole situation of me having to deal with the tumor on my leg, going through surgery in the fall, and rehabbing myself back to the point where I was able to come back with this show. Yeah,
no kidding. Hey,
on my birthday.
In our off season between 2 and 3, you got cancer, had most of your femur cut away, and a full hip replacement, and then back in, and then didn't even skip a beat.
Yeah.
That's
within a year. Yeah. So it went by quick. Even just the last year.
99.9% clear though.
Yep. So cheers to that.
I'll drink to that.
For sure. Granted, we wanted to be back. We wanted to be back in the fall, but that never happened. But we caught up. We're here. We're at the 3-year mark, and Victor typed out more notes, as you see here. So I'm not running off the top of the dome.
Gotta love an intern, right?
Yeah.
That's what they're for. Getting paid to do, not even getting paid. Yeah. They're learning, being taught. Yeah.
Being paid nothing to do all the work.
So he went through all the videos, gathered up all the information.
Yep. Video chats.
So
we've had Des Troy from Utah.
I think that might be up there as one of my favorites of the season. He was very interesting.
Yeah.
And really great dude. Shout out to the Battle Axe fan there.
Yeah, tell us about your podcast. That sounds interesting.
Oh, it's pretty cool, kind of. I mean, we really just get drunk and talk about music, you know?
Hey, Thirsty Thursdays.
Where have I heard that before?
Hell yeah, dude.
Next one, Raindrop from Nova Scotia.
Raindrop, hanging out with the B&D boys.
Yep.
That's the East Coast out there.
He was just about to do those live battle raps.
Right.
The week after. So that turned out to be a good show as well.
After watching so many Thirsty Thursdays and active support, I'm actually glad to be on this show and actually meeting the legends themselves.
Good old Sully Beats from Vancouver as well.
Yeah, he was very interesting too, and that's
tattoos and hip hop.
Also, another guy really out of the three you've just named, only one was a Battle Axe guy, but, you know, we've
Yeah.
been open up to everyone, so.
Yep.
Sully, Vancouver, so you go from one coast to the other right there,
Yeah,
right?
right there, yeah.
Got raindrop on the far east coast of Nova Scotia to Sully Beats all the way to the BC coast.
Yeah, and both in the game of hip hop.
He was super interesting dude too.
Yeah.
What is it? Making rain cheap plugs is what
Make
we
it
do.
rain
We'll make it
designs.
just rain tattoos right here. All his art. Yeah.
There it is,
it goes. Yeah.
Big shout out to Darcy, Big Pred. He was a
Big Pred.
returning guest.
He's
he's always
a
welcome.
favorite.
Yeah.
I think, you know,
His-
as we keep it going, if he can keep up these
YouTube
movie reviews
Yeah.
and his video game reviews and all that thing, we might have to give him his own segment with him.
Yeah, a little. Yeah.
You know, like 30 seconds to a minute of Big Pred's review on
Yeah.
something. I think, you know,
Yeah,
anything can
branch out.
happen in the fourth year.
Thanks for having me back on the show, guys. This you actually were part of the inspiration for me doing my podcast as well. So hats off to you guys. You guys do an amazing job.
And the guy that's topped our list for the most returning segments, Hypnotic.
Hypnotic.
Yeah, he-
Andrew,
He's like
just a reigning champion for reoccurring guests.
yeah. And obviously next year he's going to be back. We're going to definitely chat with him again.
Yeah, we were getting close to like putting together live shows, and then until all this happened. And
Yeah.
Then, so
This is my third interview with you guys.
Yeah.
Third.
yeah, the
I think I've done the most. I think I've done the most interviews with you guys.
There you go, night. Everyone out there, you got a top Hypnotic. He's been here 3 times. Count it.
And
We'll see where the fall brings us.
of course, we always wanted to have more video chat guests, but all the times that we couldn't, we had those specials. We had the St. Patty's Day special with
Yeah.
the hot potatoes.
Yeah,
That was pretty spicy. It's Cluck Wing Ragin' Ranch, Sriracha, Frank's Extra Hot, and some chili powder as well. And I think you got a couple chunks on me. And then the quarantine did happen, where I had my own little episode for 1
We
week.
did our own video chatting.
Yeah.
Like I was a guest on my own show in a way.
Yeah, for 3 episodes, I believe, or so you were gone. But
Yeah.
the one prior to that, I got to chat with my buddy Andrew Kahn. So
Yeah.
that was a good chat with him. I haven't talked to him in like a decade, and it's good to catch up with guys like that. What are you doing in the world without sports right now?
Oh, dude. and Rob, you totally realize this, Robert. Man, one of the biggest things that we always got to talk about when we were in school was the fact that we actually had sports.
But we did play some NHL 06.
Yeah, that was a blast. I beat Robert
Yeah.
in video games. Booyah! That will go down in history. This is getting a poster for everybody to see. Robert lost to Richard in NHL.
This whole season brought us to Victor.
Victor,
came along and
the third year, season 3's brought us our good friend Victor and all of his flaws.
shenanigans.
Yeah.
Small group. They said nobody over 10 people, but it's only
Yeah, so you want to keep Victor's family away.
he's shaking his fist at you there. Let's go to one more.
Before we stop recalling, I want to recall back to the very first one we've ever done.
Let's just before that though. I want to talk about the hashtag triple T's we've done for this season, and then we could go back to it. I'm going to run off a few. We had
this is like a David Letterman top 10 late night show thing. Drum roll.
Easy, Paul Schaefer. Yeah, the locker room loggers. You remember the locker room ones?
Yeah, we still drink those.
Yeah.
Those are actually become a common thing in the fridge.
Those are pretty high rating on those ones.
Yeah, those are routinely in the fridge. Those ones, out of actually all 3 years, that one made its way into
Like the
your
regular
fridge and mine.
routine.
It's rotated in there with the ones that we drink. And when I seen this, and I'm like, locker room lager, you know what that takes me back to is the one-time and two-timers. At the Adult Safe Hockey League, the rec league up in Saskatoon. Love you guys. I miss you so much.
The dabs. We were dabbing.
The dabs. I remember the episode. I don't recall the beer all that much. Yeah, it's like it was like a bad Heineken. It was
a sort of Danish, I believe, or something.
European.
Yeah. Let's see how these are. And
Germany can't be that bad.
yeah, Germans don't do anything bad. Aha. the hanging tough.
That was also a video call.
chat and the no diggity, and
yeah, that one was no good.
You didn't like that?
Hanging Tough is way too strong of a beer.
Yeah, it was
terrible.
I flipped a coin in the air, and then I said, if tails lands, I get the red can, but if heads lands, I get the silver can. So I got tails, so I kept the red can, and I gave you that Hanging Tough. But moving on, the Jerk Face beer with the milkshakes. That was
yeah.
You enjoyed.
The beer was the best part of the whole thing.
Surprisingly, it was pretty good beer. Yeah, that was a high review. It has that crafty.
Sorry, this is the tough part because I'm drinking and judging, so it gets a little quiet, a little Jeopardy music even.
Yeah. Okay. Good review on that too. So those are kind of the reviews. Should we rewind this thing back to where it kind of began?
Yeah, I just want to recall 3 years ago.
We were sitting in the Battle Shack studio.
Yeah, we had a. If you go back and watch, we had a box, cardboard box, and we duct taped the top of the box so it wouldn't get soggy from spilling. But as we come full circle here with my re-emergence into doing my music and with my brother, I think it's better recognized, and I want to stand behind this statement more so than anything. It's Robert and Richard, 2 R's to the Keys, because we both have last name Keys. So I'm going to stick with that meaning now on.
Yeah.
And I think the first 3, we just had homebrew all the time. That was
for the most part.
We would pour a pitcher of homebrew, and before the end, we would have to get through the whole 2-liter bottle.
Chug it and plug it.
Yeah, chug it and plug it.
Or was it plug it? No, it was plug it and chug it. It was one of those two.
No, doesn't matter which way you say it. It sounds bad. Well, I'll chug it while you plug it.
But I'll plug it while you chug it.
Yeah, that sounds so bad.
Yeah.
Now, what the hell?
I don't know. we still don't know what we're doing.
Chug it while you plug it, eh?
Yeah.
Here's the challenge. You plug everything.
We just did for the last 10 minutes.
No. Plug it and I'll chug it.
Okay.
Plug it and I'll chug it. That has a good one.
There you go.
Plug it and chug it.
We'll plug it and chug it.
Plug it and chug it. Or if you're drinking with us, chug it while he plugs it.
So, I want to ask you this. What's your plan for the summer?
Summertime.
Because I know what I said my plan last year was for the summer. That didn't turn out what I wanted. I'm going to guarantee this summer is going to be way better. We're going to get a lot more done. And we're going to be back.
I'll tell you what I'd like to do, but I'll tell you what's probably going to happen. I'd like to go camping, fishing, take the kids to the zoo. That would be a great thing to do over the summer and all this stuff, but it all hinders on how this plays out, and what may end up happening is just my yard's going to turn into a zoo, and we're going to be camping in the backyard, and then I might get more of my basement renovation done.
Yeah, you're working on the basement. And for me, actually, our plan was for this summer was going to be our graduation, our 10-year reunion.
Oh.
Our class is so small, it might be able to happen because there's only
fair enough.
15 kids.
Fair enough, yeah.
So,
well,
could be done.
In a week. Well, no, just recently.
Coming up, maybe next week or so.
They're bumping it up to
phase 3. Yeah. Which phase 3 starting? You do I do 3 like this.
Yeah, I do 3.
Who does 3s like number 3? So let's kind of wrap it up. We want to say one thing. We might do one bonus episode next week. It's kind of in the toss-up. I wanted to do an episode outside on the deck where it's fresh, beautiful air out and all that. So we will leave you guys with that. There could be an episode coming up. Might not be. We'll leave the suspense up in the air. Until then, though, if we are not back, hopefully you guys all have a good summer. We appreciate you guys following us throughout the recovery part with me. I remember recovering and thinking, like, the only thing I want to do is just recover enough to become and be able to do this show again. So we're able to do that.
Yeah, and then since he's
treasure
back
every week.
And well, and this will never stop because it's one motivational thing to keep him going. So we're gonna. Yeah. One thing I'm gonna ask from you out there is, come on, give us some ideas. What do you want to see him put me through? Basically, is what usually happens.
And hey, if you want to be a guest, come on, give us a shout. With that being said, though. Just remember, throughout this summer, wherever you do go,
there you are. Stay safe.
Cheers.
Thirsty Thursday, thirsty. It's Thirsty Thursday. It's thirsty.
It's thirsty, and I'm Thursday.
Yeah.
You've said that before by accident.
Oh, I would imagine so.